There's a lot of important lessons that the author wants to teach, I think, in showing in writing the article, and also sort of explaining Tim Jeffries' life before he was a DES official. And one of the first things is that having a mission and having a strong bias are different things. And so I sort of take that to be like having a bias is more like you're out to get something, and having a mission is more like you're out to solve something. And Tim Jeffries in the article, which I really suggest you read, it's he had more of a bias. And then another lesson was that much of the bad sides of public leadership are exposed through the media. So obviously, a lot of the bad things that Tim Jeffries did, or what I would perceive to be bad things that Tim Jeffries did, were revealed through media. And all throughout the article, it talked about how a lot of what he did was being published as it was happening, and not just a little while later, as when the article was published, and that good public leaders have integrity and understanding. Tim Jeffries, in my opinion, was not a good public leader, because he didn't necessarily have that type of integrity, and he didn't have that understanding. And so that was something else that I really gleaned from the article. And maybe one of the most important things is that while a leader might think that they're working towards a good cause, if they don't take the time to self-reflect and take genuine criticism from others, then they're liable to become corrupt. And by that, I mean, if they don't sort of check themselves. So like in the government, we have these, checks and balances, but he didn't necessarily practice that. And I think that was an important lesson that the author wants to teach, is that if you don't necessarily self-reflect as a leader into what you're telling others to do, how you're interacting with others, what type of legacy you're leaving behind, you're not going to be a good leader.